Hey everyone, it's Miss Cora, teacher to court or author to court Coco O'Neill, depending on which hat I'm wearing. I wear many of those, but I am an author and also an educator, right? So I wear multiple hats depending on what day it is, or maybe what time of day it is, I should say. I wanted to get on and tell you how excited I am about my new book, which is an educational resource for parents and educators. My I Am Smart, do you see it? The Segment, Blend, and Read Emergent Literacy Workbook. And it's for ages 4 to 5 years old, so that's pre-K through kindergarten. All right, and I made it for pre-K through kindergarten because one, it's one of those areas that I've always taught in when I was inside of the classroom. I haven't been inside of the classroom with very young children in a while because I've been in like leadership positions or ownership roles with my companies, as well as training teachers, right? But I've always loved that pre-K through kindergarten age. Teaching children, preparing them for school, to be prepared for kindergarten, getting that school readiness, right, and that kindergarten prep. And so, being that I am an author, I've authored several children books, I wanted to create resource books, educational workbooks for parents to work with their children at home to make sure that they're prepared for kindergarten or they're successful while they're in kindergarten, right? It's also a resource that teachers can use too. So preschool through kindergarten, I would say ages, even if you have a 3.5-year-old who is ready for, learning CVC words and identifying sounds, you can start with them. But ideally, developmentally, I would say this is appropriate for a 4 to 5-year-old child. So I encourage you to get your I Am Smart Kids workbook. It will be available in the next couple of days on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. But you can buy it from me directly, and I encourage that on my website at SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com. So that's SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com, and that's my online kindergarten prep program, which is for ages 3 to 5 years old. You could say a virtual preschool because I'm preparing them for kindergarten. We're working on a lot of things so that they have those school readiness skills that they need to be successful. So with this workbook, I started with literacy. This is our first book in the series. We're going to have a series of I Am Smart workbooks, okay? But I started with literacy because literacy hugely impacts young children's success by 3rd grade. If a child is behind in their literacy skills, then they will have issues in other areas. They may have to be retained in school, don't do well on some of those tests that they get in school. And so literacy has always been my passion. Again, I'm an author and an educator, so literacy is definitely a passion of mine. And I wanted to begin with my first workbook for parents to work with their children at home and for teachers to have additional resources. It's the Segment, Blend, and Read. So we're working with CVC words, simple sentences. We have picture illustrations in here. This is my author's copy, but I'll give you a peek. So as you see, there's an assessment in here that parents and teachers can use to evaluate if the child has retained the information or what you need to continue to go over. We have different CVC words that we use. So the children are segmenting by alphabet sound. They're blending the sounds together to create words, and then they're reading the simple sentences and words. So this is emergent literacy, those pre-reading skills that children need to have to become successful readers. So I'm super excited about that. You see, I have on You Are a Smart Kid shirt. I Am a Smart Kid Preschool through Kindergarten workbook. And we have our SmartKids Preschool Enrichment online. You can go to SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com. I am a big component, a big advocate for Howard Gardner's multiple intelligencies, that children are smart. All children are smart in different areas. So the I Am Smart Kid, we will have several educational workbooks. I'm working on some different ones. You can always find those on SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com. And so if you want to get a chance of getting a free copy of this, I suggest you go to my Instagram page, Smart Kids Preschool Online. You can also find me on Arthur Takor Coco O'Neill on Instagram, or you can go on Facebook and find the Smart Kids Preschool Online Facebook page. If you go in there, there's a question that I posed out there to answer this question, and if you get the answer correct, I'm looking to give away 3 copies between Facebook and Instagram of my new book, okay, the preschool workbook. So I'm very excited about this because these educational books are going to really help parents give their child a jump start in being prepared for school, right? Because I have primarily in my career worked with birth through 5th grade, and primarily working with pre-K and kindergarten. So I've worked in this whole area as a early childhood educator, which is birth through 5th grade. But I primarily, when I was teaching in the classroom, pre-K kindergarten was my area. I managed, very large preschools before beginning to train teachers and teach college courses in early childhood education. And so this is my passion. I love working with early learners, helping them be prepared, helping them be successful. So if you want more information about that, go to Smart Kids Preschool Online. You can even look at our free offer. We have 1 week free of Preschool Online where you can try out my program, see if you like it, and then if you do, you can sign up to come 2 times a week, 1 hour those 2 days. So that's 2 days out of a week for 1 hour each day. That's 2 hours of preschool a week of online virtual preschool. And we also have an option to do preschool on demand classes. So those are live recorded lessons with me that will be delivered to you twice a week for your child if you need more flexibility and cannot show up for the live preschool class, right? We all like options. We all like to have flexibility, especially in this day, time, and age. And so go to SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com. Again, SmartKidsPreschoolOnline.com, where we believe that every child is a smart kid. If you look at my shirt, you are a smart kid. So every child that comes to my classroom, I will be wearing this shirt proudly, and I want them to see this affirmation, this message when they are engaged in the classroom. Yes, you are a smart kid. So that's what we stand for. That's the pillar of what I'm doing with creating the educational resources, and also with the Smart Kids virtual preschool. So I hope that this has been informative, and I look forward to connecting with you. Connect with me on IG, connect with me on Facebook, and also on YouTube. I had to think about it. On YouTube, we also have the YouTube channel, which this will be on there. So I look forward to hearing what you think about the resource, hearing what you think about the online virtual preschool and kindergarten prep program, and just connecting with you. If you have questions, need resources, have some things that you want to ask me about, preparing your child for preschool, just feel free. Go on the website, send an email, and I will get back with you, okay? All right, everyone. Have a blessed rest of the week. Bye.